So our yin practice today is for the earth element and a little bit of metal element too. Earth element is the in-between time, usually placed at the end of summer, right before autumn. But also earth element is sort of the transition between all the seasons throughout the year. There's obviously 4 seasons and 5 elements in Chinese medicine. So you might think of earth element as just a transition time. You might be able to even see around me, there's leaves falling already. And the metal element is more about this idea of appreciation of life, of nature, of the sound of birds or music or art or whatever, just allowing this moment to be what it is. So just encourage you in this practice today. We'll be doing strong shapes on our shoulder joints. Just encourage you to just try and draw your attention back into the body no matter what comes up. Some of them will be quite strong across the chest, across these acupressure points, the start of our lung meridian. So if you have sadness or grief or thoughts of something that's past and not in your life at the moment, just notice that and be okay with that. Take a breath. If you need to, just lie on the floor, always fine. All right, let's start just by bringing our body down. Now, you're welcome to use a pillow or a bolster. I won't be, but you might take your knees wide. You might bring your shoulders down. Take a little moment to feel comfortable, feel like where your body wants to be so that your head can be heavy. Don't want any pressure on your knees. Keep them sigh out and this feeling of release, letting go. Once you feel still, you might feel like just locating your breath deep in the belly. And feel that breath expand from the belly towards the thighs, towards the bones at the end of your pelvis. Belly expanding outwards into the side of the body, into the legs. You might even like to feel like the belly is the origin of the breath, not the nose, not the mouth, but just expanding from within. Take 3 more breaths here. Give each breath all the time it needs. When you're ready, we're going to walk our hands forward, press up, and we'll come all the way down onto our belly, bringing the arms down by the side, and just let your whole body be heavy for a few moments. A little rebound shape. You might like to wiggle the tailbone a little. If you can surrender every little bit of tension from the body into the ground beneath. Bring our hands under the shoulders again. We'll press ourselves up. This time we're going to walk our hands forward. You might like to take the knees a little wider. Let's see how you go. Experiment a little bit with this shape. We're dropping the shoulders down, resting our forehead on the ground. And we're looking to get a strong sensation in the top of our shoulder joints. You feel that sensation there, just breathe into it. No sense of trying to push away from it or avoid it. We hold on to these strong shapes just to help with our resilience, with our ability to cope with things that might not always be comfortable or easy, just like life. Whenever you're ready, walk the hands back under the shoulders. And we'll come all the way back down to the ground. Just like before, a little rebound shape. You might like to wiggle out side to side. Big sigh. Let everything be really heavy.
And our next shape, we're going to extend our right arm out to the side at right angles to the body, palm face down. And then bring your left hand underneath the shoulder and just roll the whole body onto the side. So you should start to feel this strong sensation on the inside of the shoulder here. See if you can stack your inner knees, your hips, and your feet. You might even like to bring your top leg, just bend the knee and bring it in as a brace. And then if it feels okay for you, you can either have your hand as a supporting hand at the front, or you can take this hand behind the back. And with your chest open like this, you might feel a little vulnerable. Just notice that sensation, notice that opening. Each breath out, you might feel like you're sinking just a little deeper. Take 3 more breaths here. And we'll slowly roll back onto our belly. Arms come back by the side. And just another little rebound. Might like to turn your head. We're going to extend our left arm out wide now. Arm face down. Roll the body onto the side. Maybe bracing again. Maybe taking that arm behind again. the end of your next breath, you might like to roll the hand back, untangle the legs. And we're going to press ourselves up. Put yourself into all fours. You might like to roll the shoulders, roll the hips. Maybe extend the spine, flexion and extension, any direction you like. Wag the tail, roll the neck. This time we're going to thread our right arm underneath the body, drop the shoulder all the way down, drop the head down. And when you feel steady and safe, you might extend the left leg out long. Take a big sigh and sink into the sensation on the shoulder joint. And just like before, if you feel safe and comfortable here, you might thread your arm behind. You won't be in this shape a long time. This is a strong sensation. When you're ready, bring the hand back under the shoulder, press yourself up. And you might like to come straight to the other side. Left arm threads under the body. Drop the shoulder down, drop the head down. When you feel steady, extend the leg out. Maybe thread the arm behind. Take 2 more breaths here. Ready? Untangle the arms. Press yourself back up. We're going to come down one last rebound. And notice all that sense of heaviness through the upper body now, through your shoulders. Been working very intently into that joint. Let's draw the legs together. And we're going to either come onto elbows, palms down, or if you like, you might come up all the way straight in the arms. Finally up to drop the shoulders down the back. Let the spine be really heavy. And you sigh out and deepen that back bend. Maybe with your next breath, your shoulders will drop a little lower. Feel that neck long. The gap between your shoulders and your ears is extending. And you sink your spine a little closer to the earth. Let's take 2 more breaths here. All the way down, we're going to take some little angel wings where we extend our arms and just hover them above the ground. Maybe just a few small circles. And then when you're ready, just roll over onto your spine. And we'll do the same thing here. Just extend the arms wide, just feeling that whole sense of movement around the shoulder joints. Bring our arms back alongside the body. We're going to draw our left knee into the chest. Keep the tailbone heavy. And see if you can keep your shoulders heavy while you just raise your hands up to meet the leg. So no tension in the arms, not trying to pull in. You might like to scan through the cheeks, the neck, the jaw. Maybe invite a little cheeky grin on, maybe. Just letting our whole upper body relax. Back of the shoulders, elbows. When you're ready, we're going to extend our left arm heavy to the mat. Just draw the right arm across, draw the knee across. See if you can take a few breaths to feel into the whole range of movement here. Keeping our arm and shoulder heavy, just letting our body slowly ease into it. Just using gravity at some point. Maybe you'll notice that with your next breath out, you can twist a little deeper, a little further. the end of your next breath, you might like to just roll back onto the spine, stand the leg. Let the whole body be heavy. When you're ready, draw the right knee into the chest, keeping the shoulders heavy. Keep the elbows heavy. Just lift the hands up to meet the leg without any effort. You ready? Extend the right arm wide and heavy. And just slowly draw the knee across. Make sure the right arm stays out of it. Just let that shoulder sink down. Whenever you're ready, just slowly roll back onto the spine. So our final resting shape of Shavasana. I like to just let the feet flop out, arms face up. Just feel that heaviness through the whole back of the body, feeling of surrender, of release, heaviness. Wherever your mind's taking you, just invite it gently back into the body. Might like to stretch your fingers or toes, ankles or wrists. You might like to join me in a little yawn, lifting the arms above the head. And let's roll onto our side, buddy. And slowly just support yourself, pressing under the shoulder. We'll come up to a seated position. And palms at heart center. Hopefully a little more freedom in our shoulders, a little more stability in our day, just from this short practice. Let's take a moment in gratitude, just acknowledging our effort in choosing to be here. And as always, namaste to each other.